After that, we have estimated our costs as part of planning the cost management. Now it's the time to determine the budget of the project. So welcome to the session on determining the budget, which is a critical step in project cost planning. In this video, we'll explore the purpose of budget determination, understand how cost estimates are aggregated to create the cost baseline, and learns how funding requirements are integrated with the project schedule. So the purpose of having a budget determination as part of your cost management. So the purpose of budget determination is to align the project costs with the overall objectives. It provides a structured framework for financial management, helping the stakeholders to track and manage and control expenditures. Most importantly, it established the cost baseline, which is a key reference for monitoring the project performance against its costs. Now let's look into the key ITTOs that is involved in determining the budget. So budget determination relies on different inputs such as the cost estimates, source calendars, agreements, OPAs, EEFs. And these inputs collectively ensures the comprehensive understanding of the project financial needs and resource availability and external constraints. The tools that can be used here is the expert judgment, cost aggregation, data analysis and historical information review, funding limit reconciliation, and financing. The outputs, as we have highlighted, it's the cost baseline and the project funding requirements. So let's cover each of these in more depth. These are the steps as one of the key techniques to determine the budget, which is to aggregate the cost estimates that we have made in the previous process. So the process of aggregating the cost estimate begins with consolidating the individual activities costs, and then next you identify the contingency reserve, which is added to address the known and unknown risks, followed by the management reserves for unknown risks. So again, the contingency reserves are added to address the known risks. Also, there is a part of your budget which is called the management reserves, and these will be allocated for unknown risks. The final step here to summarize these figures to establish the comprehensive project budget. How to establish the cost baseline? The cost baseline is approved version of the project budget, excluding the management reserves. So it encompasses all of the project costs with the contingency reserves and the work packages. And this baseline serves as the benchmark to monitor and measure the project financial performance throughout the project life cycle. So the next key output here for determining the budget, apart from the cost baseline, which we already have discussed, next one here we have is the funding requirement as one of the key outputs of this process. So funding requirements are determined by the total budget, including the contingency and management reserves. It's different from the cost baseline, since the cost baseline only includes the project budget, including the contingency reserves and the work packages. On the other hand, funding requirements includes the total budget, including the contingency reserve and the management reserves. These requirements are aligned with the project schedule to ensure the timely availability of the financial resources for each of the project phase, preventing delays to cash flows issues. The integration of the budget with the, let's say, with the schedule is very essential for aligning the costs with the schedule activities. So this ensures that the resources are available for critical milestones and provides an enhanced control over both of the budget and the timeline. Now let's see some of these tools and techniques that we already have discussed with its, let's say, importance and its role on helping us determining the budget. So tools and techniques like the cost aggregation, historical data analysis, funding limit reconciliation plays an important role in determining the budget. Additionally, project management software simplifies the financial tracking and analysis, ensuring the transparency and accuracy. Now let's see some of these challenges and budget determination. So budget determination is not without, let's say, challenges. So estimation inaccuracies and unforeseen risks can disrupt the financial planning. Moreover, effective coordination between the costs and schedule planning is crucial here. Finally, managing the stakeholder expectations regarding the funding availability requires a clear communication and transparency. To summarize our session on determining the budget, we say that it's a critical process that aligns the project costs with its objectives. It involves steps like cost aggregation, risk reserve addition, and cost baseline establishment. Integrating the budget with the schedule ensures the financial readiness and enabling smooth project execution.